out. I don't know when I'm going to take it down because I just woke up and it still is a bit damp. So please excuse my hair. Um, the frequencies in the background are sacral chakra healing frequencies. We're going to actually move over to solar plexus because today is Tuesday, which is solar plexus day. So um, the funny thing about these chakras, right? And thank you for joining me first off and foremost. Thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel, getting me closer and closer to monetization. Um, I think we're only 100 subscribers for monetizing. So if you're here, subscribe. Also, hold on, let's get into it. We are on day 310 or 311 of evolving into a starseed. So this journey is all about going through your chakra system, growing into your spiritual self, and getting in tune with your soul. So if you're not a part of that journey, if that's not something that interests you, if there's something that scares you, if there's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, by all means, click out of this video now because I'm not going to be explaining to you later down in the live why we're talking about what we're talking about. Esoteric knowledge, occult knowledge, stuff like that. If you're not interested in it, just mute your ears and go somewhere else, because it's no sense in you being here if you're just going to be against what we're speaking on. So the solar plexus is here. So on Sunday night, we listened to a root chakra healing frequency, and the playlist is actually on YouTube. So I'm actually on my YouTube account listening to it. Here's what it looks like. See, it has the rainbow colors and everything. So it's my playlist. I created the playlist. It says herpes healing playlist, but it's for anyone who wants to listen to it. On Sunday night, we listen to root chakra. Monday night, we listen to sacral chakra. Tuesday night, we listen to solar plexus chakra. Wednesday, the heart chakra. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right? And then you start all over. Just to keep your chakras in alignment. And it also helps you dream better when you're listening to these frequencies at night. It helps your brain get into a different frequency or get back into delta, the delta and the gamma frequencies so that you can actually begin to dream. The reason a lot of people don't dream is because their brain isn't operating on the correct frequency. So there's that for people who are not aware of what's going on with that. Your brain just not on the right frequency. It's not going into full REM mode. So when your brain doesn't go into REM mode and your eyes don't move because of the relaxation of your brain and the frequency that your brain is on, you can't actually go into dream state. So that's why a lot of us aren't dreaming, because we're like light sleepers. We're still in like alpha and beta frequency with our brain. You have to get to delta and excuse me one second, hold on. You have to get to delta and gamma frequency to dream. So we're listening to solar plexus right now. Also, I just took my capsules earlier. I just ran out today. If you're interested, what's up, Elijah? If you're interested, you can go ahead and take the Golden Elimination Parasite Detox capsules, right? They're very good, very good, very good. Ooh. They help with detoxing your body from all kinds of parasites, all kinds of different things. So there's that. Get into that. You can order those on the link in my bio down below. I'm going to now take these, which is a feminine balance gummy. It's Aura Labs. I'm just taking them because I was given them. I'm going to see if it makes a difference. I don't necessarily need them because my pH has always been very balanced. My day, I just started. It's only 6 a.m. where I'm at. I'm in the U.S. in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. I'm closer to D.C., Maryland, and it is 6 a.m. here, or 6:02 a.m. So just getting up, just starting the day. That's why I said my hair is still in a twist out. I just took my hair out of my scarf. It's still wet, so I'm not going to take it down yet, because if I do, it's not going to dry right. But here are what the gummies look like. There's 2 of them. They're mostly vitamin C, and they have probiotics in them to help balance out the natural flora in the woman's vagina. So, I mean, I'm already balanced, but... Oh, you're in Guam? What's up? I always wanted to go there. I always hear good things about them. I'm sorry, I was looking for something. Okay. Well, anywho, Ooh, we're going to get into the conversation today. So conversation today is going to, actually, let's just start off with the word of the day. Maybe that'll help us, because I really don't necessarily have a specific message today, except for be careful about making deals and contracts with people. So for me, I'm in the music industry. I haven't actually joined anybody's record label or anything, but I make a lot of music independently. And people will start to notice you. You'll start to have a frequency, especially when you're in your soul journey period. Your frequency starts to, expand and get into other people's rooms, other frequency bubbles or frequency vacuums that exist out there, and they're going to want to ask you to join them. Be careful of that, because not everybody stands for the right things. Like Nas said, because they came to do drugs and you came to sing. So be careful on that. But anywho, just there are still good contracts out there though. So this one says, encourage, don't criticize. Therefore, encourage, admonish, exhort one another, and edify, strengthen, and build up one another. Thessalonians 5:11. We can improve our relationships with others by leaps and bounds if we become encouragers instead of critics. It is a greater person who does the right thing. Christ's righteousness dwells in you to help you do what is right. You are great in God's eyes when you choose to do right and bless others. No matter how rough today is, speak words that uplift and encourage those around you. Encourage others if you notice them doing a good job, not just those who work with you, but people wherever you go, such as store clerks, auto mechanics, and waiters. Say something like, I appreciate the extra effort you're making to do your job well. You can change your life and someone else's by choosing to speak positive words. All right, I wholeheartedly agree and endorse that message. A lot of people don't realize this, but we manifest our reality every single second that we're awake. So if you want to tell yourself like, oh my God, the world that I live in is terrible, I hate everybody, you're going to experience that. Now, you can also be in Delulu land and say, oh, the world's perfect and nothing's going to hurt me. I'm here to just enjoy all the fruits of the universe. And it's just, but delusion is what? The first step to breaking the illusion and becoming the God in your matrix. So what do I mean by that? When you go into Delulu land, as most people say, most famous people said, oh, I faked it until I made it. I mean, I just had to believe I really was who I thought I was, and then it started to happen. So, I started to carry myself in that manner, like, okay, well, say I already am famous. Like, what would that day look like for a famous person? I'd be doing my laundry. I'd be doing my hair. I'd be in my house dancing to my music. I'd be dancing to my friends' music, my other artist friends. I'd be putting together furniture. I'd be putting together, I'd have my bed all made in the morning. I'd make my bed as soon as I got up. I'd wash my face first thing in the morning. I'd check myself in the mirror. I'd put my chapstick on. Make sure I'm hydrated. Make sure I'm not dry. Make sure I'm taking my vitamins. My hormone balances and my herbs for cleansing out my inside so that I'm healthy on the inside. I literally told myself what my day would look like if I was quote unquote famous. And then I just started to manifest by doing those things every day. Getting on YouTube every rising, hoping to see my same collective. Now I have been coming on here a little bit later, so that might throw off my actual approach, because lately I've been coming on about 7. What's up, Wayne? See, Wayne came. So I've been coming on here like around 7 lately. And that might actually be throwing off my approach. Because, when you start to switch up your schedule, people who want to see you will get thrown off by your schedule. So I thought during the weekdays, because I used to come on here like 5:30, 6. I'm thinking weekdays I come on at 6 a.m., 5:30 a.m. But on weekends, I'm like 7:30. Because people don't really want to wake up that early. But some people wake up early every single day, no matter what. Which I'm one of those people. My alarm goes off at 4:30 and I'm up. I was starting to make my content at 4:30, but I like the robe, looking all comfy this morning. Thank you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not trying to do much of anything today except for go get my son's furniture. I mean, not his furniture. Go get his clothes from my mother's house and start moving his stuff into my home. He says he's gonna be ready to move in approximately by Thursday once I get my bed finally delivered. Yeah, I'm up at 4:30 every day. So he's like, he wants to move in as soon as I get my bed. So he's waiting for mommy to get her bed. What a blessing. Boy's like, I'm gonna just wait for you to get your bed, mom. Then I'm moving. You can sleep on my bed until I move in. But I don't sleep on his sheets. I wash the sheets and everything. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna sleep on top of the comforter and use my blanket on top of that, and not even sleep on his pillows, my own pillow. You know, he's like, but you can sleep on my bed until your bed gets there, because I ordered my bed and there was an issue with Amazon and shipping. But my bed will be here on Thursday. So with that being said, yeah, I'm still comfy. And like I said, I did my twist out last night. I think I went to sleep at like 1:30 or something, because I was up in the shower detangling my fro. My God, it was giving me HE double hockey sticks, but we got through it. So, um, excited that that is the case, that we got through it. We made it through. And what else? Um, let's see. Whatever, we're here. So, with that all being said, I just burned a little dragon's blood sage. Now, if you want this, you can always click the link in my bio and order your own 6-inch stick. I sell these and these together in a bundle. Okay, this is Palo Santo. So you're supposed to burn your sage first to clear the air of negativity, and then you follow up behind that with a little bit of Palo Santo. So random thought, but I've recently discovered I'm an empath, and it brought so much clarity to the events and things that have transpired in my life. Definitely an eye-open revelation. Oh yeah, being an empath. Okay, we could talk about that. Being an empath on a spiritual journey is very strange, because not everybody is empathic. I think everybody has the potential to be empathic, but a lot of people don't break through that threshold of becoming and owning their empathy, to be able to feel someone else's pain in their body. So you'll be like outside of this public event. So let me explain the empath. You'll be out at a public event, you'll feel fine, but as soon as you walk in, you start to feel anxiety, or you start to feel like a shaking in your chest, or you start to feel like, pain in your gut and stuff like that. And you just don't know why. Well, being an empath means you have the ability to tap into other people's energy fields and feel exactly what it is that they feel. Let me explain. So when I moved from my apartment, like before my empathy got so strong, which I now look back at my videos, I realize I've been an empath all along. I didn't realize it, but I have been an empath all along. Yes, I used to think something was wrong with me, but now I'm discovering my power and why it's there. Right, and we're gonna tap into that. So I didn't realize that I was an empath, because I just was thinking like I don't know, like I would just be like, oh mom, I got a sore throat, or mom, my back hurts, or mom this, or mom this, just kind of like going with the flow, right? Fast forward, now I finally realize, oh, shiitake mushrooms. I have been feeling other people's energy frequencies for so long. Okay, let's explain. So you're walking into an event, you feel fine, you walk in, your heart hurt, your stomach hurt, your back hurt, you're like, dang. You talk to somebody else at the event, it goes away. You start realizing when you walk into events, you start making eye contact with people, like random people who just kind of seem like a little off to the side, just start looking at you, and they just all staring at you, and then you start making eye contact, and people just start staring at you, and every time somebody new stares at you, you feel something different. It's like you can feel their eyeballs looking at you. Well, let me bring you clarity on that. You're just feeling what's in their energy field. And not everybody does that. It comes with a certain level of spiritual enlightenment, I believe, personally, but I could be wrong. I mean, like I said, now that I look back at my childhood, I was pretty much always complaining about feeling other people's pain and feeling other people's traumas and feeling other people's whatever. So the reason for being an empath, or the gift in being an empath, is if you truly understand how to be a healer, you can help someone heal their aura. The issue with that is a lot of people don't want to hear that there's funky stuff going on in their energy. Most people don't want to believe that there's something in their energy that's wrong. They want to believe that you're the problem because, oh, you just mad because you ain't got no motion, or you just mad because you ain't as popular as me. It's like, no, all that popularity is going to your head, but you can't feel what's going up your ass because it feels like you have a fucking 18 wheeler ramming you in your booty hole right now. Maybe you don't realize that, but that's what it feels like being in your space. As true empaths, we are here to bridge between the conscious and the subconscious. Right, because most people subconsciously don't understand it. Like, most people don't think to look inside their brain and be like, okay, is there something on top of my brain right now? Oh, shit, there is. Let me go tie that up right there and close that off. Excuse me. So, yeah, most people aren't thinking to go inside their actual nervous system and, like, clean it out. Most people aren't thinking about, like, the pain that they feel under their tongue. Like, for instance, all yesterday I've been feeling the pain under my tongue. I can't, like, y'all see how red it is? Right there. I've been feeling that all day. Now, I know consciously that there's something there, but there wasn't something there yesterday. I started feeling that pain when I started to, I think when I talked, after I talked about certain celebrities on my platform. I'll be honest. So, well, subconscious thinks like, okay, it could have been some kind of projection sent towards me, and then now I'm finally getting the conscious, physical reaction of it. I'm taping up my hand. It's working. Oh, hopefully, because my hand's killing me. You must know what I'm. You must be an empath too. What's up? Oh, hello, India. Everybody, tell me where you're tapping in from. Okay, we're already international this rising. Thank you so much for tapping in. Um, I may never meet you in person, and I may, but I know that our paths are crossing is divine, and we are rare breeds. Yeah, most people are not willing to be empaths on this level because it comes. Oh, you're in North Carolina, Lord, today. My best friend lives out there. Shout out to North Carolina, the building. But yeah, most people aren't willing to admit that they feel other people's pain. Most people are like, I'm numb. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel anything. Now, some people not lying. I've hopped in some people's energy, and yes, being in the energy, my whole body goes numb. Like I can't feel nothing, and I hate that feeling because I'm like, oh, I can't feel whether something is going on in my body. Oh, shout out to Australia in the building. Okay, we got people from Australia and India in here at the same time, as well as from Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. So shout out to you guys being here and tapping in. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Um, but yeah, a lot of people don't want to admit they can feel other people's pain. Now, some people they don't feel pain anymore because yeah, we have had people from all over. We've had South Africa. We've had all kinds of different continents up in here. Like this is, I'm just happy that it's happening again. I'm grateful. I'm more than grateful to see it. But we've had some people really cannot feel pain because their either nervous system is on overload to the point where they don't feel the overstimulation, or there are people who can block you from feeling in your body. Quiet is kept. Now that is their gift. They're called emitters. No, they're not emitters. I forget what they're called. But they can come into your energy and pretty much numb you, and you won't feel anything because it's like they take away your power because they take on your ability while you take on their nothingness. And if they hang out with you all day and then they have you run a bunch of different scenarios, it's possible. Oh, excuse me. It's possible that they can put you in harm's way because they're numbing your body so much that they're allowing people to pretty much step on your toes. violate you spiritually and you won't even know it because they put you in a sense and state of being numb. So when you're around people who are saying they don't feel nothing, and you be very weary of that, because like, then look around the room and see who's really checking it with who. But sometimes they have people like that intentionally, especially like certain secret societies and events. They'll have people who are like that lined up at the door. You understand? People like that will be lined up at the door to automatically numb you to what's going on in the situation. And then you sitting there, oh my God, this party, I feel so free to just be myself. And then you leave the party and then they give you back your information at the end of the party. Having anxiety, leaving the club, like, oh, why is everything shaking so hard? Like, okay. So just be the modern world of medicine doesn't take note of ancient powers and energies. We live in a society where the power we have is considered crazy, and people like us tend to get medicated out of control. Yeah, I mean that's what, and that's not a mistake. That's not a mistake at all. They know that they're numbing us. They know that they're taking away our divine power, because I mean, if we got our powers and the people who don't have powers had to exist with us powered. I mean, did y'all ever watch the show Raising Dion? That's a perfect example right there. So when it comes to Raising Dion, the little boy had got superpowers because his dad was out in Australia or Antarctica or something, and a meteor hit the floor, and the father started noticing he had some kind of powers and stuff, and then the kids started noticing he had powers because his dad had powers, and the mom didn't have no powers. She was just there as an observer. I felt triggered because I felt like that was my son's story, but I'm like, dang, so do I not have any powers? But I know that that's not the case, because I know what I be dreaming and what I be seeing, and I be telling people about the future. So I know that that ain't me, and I know how to. I'm a Reiki practitioner as well, so I can heal with my hands. Nonetheless, hold on, y'all, because somebody's over top of my head trying to make me sleepy, sleepy. Okay. Um. Yeah. So with that show, they don't want us to know that we have powers, because if they knew that, if we knew that we had powers, right? And this was the thing, like, even dating certain people, they will know that they're dating someone. Like, I know that I'm a unicorn. Okay. So dating certain people, they try to like take on your power and be like, that's not her power, that's mine. It's like, no. Before I started dating you, I always had my horn on my forehead. I always had my unicorn horn. But then they try to bring you around people, like, for instance, just now I just thought about my neighbors, right? And I just felt like something just stabbed me through my jaw. Like, bro, I don't know what's up with y'all's energy, but like, bro, like, ew. Like, maybe somebody put something on y'all, and every time I'm in y'all energy, I feel what they did to you. I don't know, but it's like this nasty feeling. Again, it goes back to that feeling under my tongue. Right? It's all connected. So it's like I try to do my best to, like, if I feel something on somebody and know it's not good, I try to take it off of them. You know, to make it easier on them so that they're not going through spiritual attack and warfare. But I don't even know who lives on top of me, so I don't really know who I'm actually taking it off of. But I can see the spiritual attack. I can see it looks like somebody going like this on top of somebody's head. I can see it. What people feel, I can see. So, again, people try to claim, oh, that's my unicorn horn. Oh, da, da, da. And it's like, before I started working the job, even, I knew about certain stuff. And then, like, I knew certain stuff about myself, right? And I was dating this guy. And I think he was kind of like trying to, like, get me got. He told my boss behind the scenes stuff about me. So then everybody started using my superpowers in my body. Like, people were taking up, like, somebody was on my forehead pretty much. Somebody was trying to use my solar plexus as their own. And they was like dancing around in my energy in front of me every single day. In my, like, they're in my energy. Basically, my body has become their whole entire freaking school, their carousel world. And they're using my powers against me to make me feel like I'm small, but I'm like, you're using me to beat me. Like, how are you like gassed up about that? Like, I know that I had a horn on my forehead, but this boy was, so to me, again, they don't want us to know about our superpowers. They don't want us to know about our empathy. They don't want us to, they want to numb us so bad that all we think about is working and money. Because, see, when you go to work, they have numbers there too. So you're at work and you're just in the flow of giving up sexual energy from your clitoris or your wee wee all day long. And then you leaving work wondering why you tired. They draining you all your sexual energy. But if you had the power to really know your powers, then you would be what? You wouldn't go for it. When I was a school bus driver, I didn't go for it. And that's why they would be like, oh, we ain't got a shift for you today. Sorry, Miss Roberts. You're going to have to go back home. Sorry to bring you all the way out here. I'm like, I live across the street. It's not going to really bother me. But okay, cool, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, you did that on purpose. Right? So, just understanding that in this world of spirituality, consciousness, subconscious, emitters, empaths, projectors, everyone has a role, and some people take on their role very seriously and they try their best to make your life a living hell through spell work, through attachments. Like, the feeling that I was feeling under my tongue, I made it go away. I just went to my neighbor. Like, I felt like, I'm like, it's my neighbor. Like, so I went up there. I'm like, let me go ahead and clear what I think and it feels better in here already. The stabbing under the neck feeling is gone, even when I feel like I'm in there. And so it's like, you know, if you don't have an empath around, no one's going to feel it and know what it is and know how to work on it. And in that show, when it came to raising Dion, I'm sorry to come back to that because I kind of got a little loopy in my brain. Okay, we're going to just mute you because what the hell. When it comes to raising Dion, they were trying to build a machine that will allow you to take the powers of the power people and copy them and give powers to people who don't have powers. And they were like, why the hell would we do that? Give people who don't have powers power? What do you mean? Why? Because I just thought that would be really innovative. So I feel like that's what COVID-19 was. Like when everybody got the vaccination, like people who didn't have powers or was like losing their power or was kind of lost and kind of got drained for, too long and were losing sense of their power. I think that COVID vaccination gave them the ability to feel like they had powers again. Took me 25 years to wake up to my power, but the suffrage I endured was worth it to discover my true identity. We should all naturally be able to speak through telepathy if we were not taught to spell. You know, it's funny. I actually talk to people through telepathy more than I do through regular speak. Like, I usually stay silent and just be talking to people in my brain all day. And the ones that know. That's why when the dude that I used to talk to come around and be like, oh, what do I'm like, you heard me say that in my brain. You don't know nothing. You trying to come over here and look sweet because you telling me what I said in my mind last night. Right? I know exactly what you're saying. I thought of looking for cures, but we would have them in this room. Oh, so yes, when it comes to cure, hold on one second, y'all. My forehead, hold on. Let me make sure my forehead's clear. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking about looking for cures for COVID as well, but I was like, if we look for cures for COVID, we probably get locked up. No, I doubt it, honestly, because I think a lot of people are looking for it because a lot of people did pass away from the COVID vaccine, that weren't just. So they've been looking for something to help reverse that. I feel like that will be out in the next 10 years. Let's call it 5 just to make it simple. Excuse me. Cause I think when they finally started looking for cure, hold on, y'all. Look, I had COVID before COVID was even COVID. They had a test rat come through the daggone museum, and that dude coughed, and his spit landed on my lip, and I was coughing up blood and mucus for like a whole week. It was terrible. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Say, we don't know exactly what's wrong with you, but we're going to call this a respiratory infection and give you an antibiotic. What you mean you didn't know what it was and you gave me medicine for it? So you gave me something, some kind of medicine for me coughing up blood and mucus, and you don't even know what's wrong with me? This dude coughed and his spit landed on my lip. All right, Queen, I'm off to work. Have a wonderful and blessed day. You too. Nothing was said for 3 months when those people had COVID. Because they wanted it to spread. It was an intentional spread. That's why their DOD was shut down at the time. And yeah, that was an intentional. Oh, excuse me. That was very intentional. Right? So what we've got to understand is intentionally our government's main course of action is not to free us. They're thinking of all these different ways to tether us to them. So when you understand that, it's like, oh, well, that makes a lot more sense, right? Now, do you see these veins coursing out of my hands? Oh, it's only when they go down like this. Or you just checking in. Like, even empathy to that level, like, when you think about the different people, it changes how your veins show up. Like, y'all see now how they stick? Oh, you can't see them. Every time I lift my hands up and I think about me, they go away. But anytime I'm thinking about the guy I talk to, or like even my mom or some people, like the veins just start sticking out of my arms and stuff. Crazy. Excuse me. You can still kind of see it, but every time, see, when you lift your arms or your legs up above your, hold on. Okay. When you lift your arms or your legs up above your heart, it sometimes makes the blood drain down, so you can't see what I'm looking at. But when I put my hands down here, it's like, look. All right, I'll show you. You see my hands now? How the veins are coursing out. My empathy is on such a level where if I tap into somebody else's energy, I could see how their vein, how their blood circulation is. Like it changes my heart rate because I just tap into their frequency, and their frequency affects my body. And that's why you have to understand how important it is to be around the right frequencies. Because if you being around somebody else's frequency can affect you to the point where your veins are popping out, your heart rate is changing because of what's going on in their body, it will make sense as to why you need to keep certain people around you and certain people away from you. And that's the reason why they don't want us to have that superpower. Because if you understood that when certain people come around, your veins start sinking into your arm, and like I've had it like just a few moments ago, my veins were like sinking down. I'm to the point where it's like my veins instead of sticking out were like sinking in. When you're around people who make your body feel like that, it's a red flag. Like get away from these people. They're on the brink of death. Get away from them. They're not healthy. I went on Instagram and my head was really bad. We could shut down for a long time. Yeah, sometimes like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm getting dizzy, but I'm getting dizzy and sleepy when I'm thinking about like. So it's like something going on up there. How'd the show go? The show went okay. I performed. I'm still waiting for the content. Actually, that's another thing. I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm looking for the content. Like they recorded a music video. They interviewed me, and I also performed. So I'm just trying to figure out like where's the content at? Like whose page do I go on to see it? I guess I gotta connect with the dude again. We'll see when I talk to him. because I have his number, or the number he directly texted us off of. I want to go ahead and text him and see. Right, like these people, they're walking over top of my head. Like I literally hear them walking over me. It's like every time they walk on top of me, I start just getting sleepy and nauseous. Like I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know what y'all got going on up there, but you got to like deal with you. You can't project your sleepiness and your tired onto me because I'm not doing anything. I woke up this morning feeling fine. My body was vibrating at a million miles per hour. I got to wash my face. It's like y'all just not moving, and like to rely on someone else's energy for you to feel secure in yourself is really like gross. That means you're an energetic parasite. So people have got to learn how to look out their window and like wrap your energy around a tree and feel the energy of the tree. Like right now, I can hear the person in the closet. Like I feel their presence. It's like it just feels like it's something nasty trying to attach to my back. It feels disgusting. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. It just feels heavy and hot, and it's on my back. It feels gross. I'm actually writing to a beat right now. Should be dropping something new within a month or less. I need to drop something for my birthday. So I think I'm going to do the Road to Euphoria. I might do Road to Euphoria Volume 4 before I do the Evolution. Because Evolution is going to have more of me singing. And I think I'm going to do Volume 4. And I actually have a lot of stuff already ready to go ahead and put onto an album. I just got to make some artwork. So I think I'll focus on doing that today. My birthday is 11/22. So it's coming up right before Thanksgiving, 5 days before Thanksgiving. Yes. Not you trying to stab something in my spine and attach so you could siphon energy. That's crazy work. I'm over it. Like, bro, I'm gonna have to go to the rental office. Like, I can't be living under people who be doing shit like this. I gotta live on top of people because I can't. Like, you walking over my head and being silent and just like every time I go live, you in my business. Like, what the fuck? I don't like that feeling. Just it's something stabbing me in the side of my spine at the top. Like, what you want to call them, C4 or L2, something like that. I don't know. It's school for sure, just teaching you how to remind yourself to stay in tune with your spine and like, you know, keep it moving. But like, ew, I don't like that. Anyway, you can't have everything your way, right? Like I said, empath. Like I said, blood flowing through the veins. So whatever it is, it ain't that bad. I guess people just be like, I'm waiting for you to. What he say? I'm calling you so we could lock in. But you call me toxic. You make it easy for me to believe in your loving. Ooh. But now I got a headache, so no, it ain't good. Better than that you had before. Yeah, it's giving me a fucking headache. I can't deal with certain people. If you can't even speak to me when you see me outside, and every time I see you, you try to like whiplash me in my forehead, I don't want to fuck around with you. Like, you trying to penetrate me, put your energy in my elbow. Like, no, bro. No, bro. I took the damn root work that was done on your tongue off of you, and the first thing you do is come run to me and siphon my energy. That's crazy. Like I was the one who did it. I'm trying to figure out how to get it off of me. My tongue was hurting yesterday too. Shit. We in the same boat. People be thinking, oh, I'm gonna take from you and feed me. What the fuck? They said they about to make me head coach of the team. Goddamn. Shit. Well, if I'm gonna be the head of the team, the head not to tell, I got a story to tell. See, my music just cleared my head up like. Surviving hell each and every day. They tried to peek the heat up on my back. Didn't understand that I make the pepper crack. Now I'm looking like a cracked pepper. hotter than a jalapeno. Cause I finally got the fire in my soul. Cause I know I'm a queen of wands. I got the Sagittarian inside of me. Don't be trying to ride me. Cause I am my own stallion. I don't need your medallion. Cause I know how to style it. I don't need all your jewelry. I don't wanna look like you or you or you. I just wanna be me. But hell, when I was in hell, they made me know that I couldn't inhale. I had no breath inside my chest. I was in hell. I couldn't get up every day. I was on YouTube looking like I was a junkie. Niggas was going upside my dome spiritually every single day. Tried to make me look like a crazy bitch. But yet told me behind the scenes, they knew my soul was rich. So that means they was robbing me for everything they knew that they seen in me. But hey, now I know that I am a queen, so my soul can't be sold. Something like Lightning McQueen, cause I'm moving in light speed. Cause I don't want nobody else to try me. Cause I've been by me, by my own side, by my own wave. And that's why I ride for myself. Something like Poseidon. They tried to keep me out of the water like a dry fish. Tried to have me out of order. Tried to tell me to never bear a daughter. Tried to come against my woman, do womb magic. Killed my kids about 2 times. I had 2 miscarriages. And it made me abort twice. They didn't want me to share my gifts with the whole world. That's crazy because I know now. And my soul hurt. Man, I really had to unbury my own self from under all this dirt that they tried to put on top of me. I'm seeing green inside the sky through my third eye. They tried to take my soul away from me. I wish you could see the things I see. A big yellow blotch above me, looking down on me. They tried to steal my energy, yet they told me I was rich inside of me. I was in hell, and I could barely inhale. They tried to take my breath away from me, tried to tell me every day, why don't you just die? Sometimes I cried. Hold on. Pause the fucking phone. First and foremost, for some odd reason, my laptop time is not updating. So my laptop is stuck on Sunday, November the 2nd at 1:54 a.m. Right? Don't understand that for the life of me because I don't know. I'm gonna fix it. But on my phone, we clearly know today is Tuesday, November the 4th. Today's my sister's birthday. Now, the funny thing is, November the 2nd, this past Sunday, was Day of the Dead and was daylight savings time. So I think the clock got pushed back. This is the time where we got an extra hour or we lost an hour of sleep. Excuse me, sorry. But it was also the Day of the Dead. El Día de los Muertos. El Día de los Muertos. El Día de los Muertos. Yeah, I gotta say it with the more huzzah. El Día de los Muertos. Where? There we go. Throat chakra. Gotta get better at that. So yeah, I'm paying attention. Yeah. So I was wondering why I was feeling so sleepy this morning. It's because my grandmother, she always, let me see. Oh, yep, it's my grandmother trying to get ahead of me. Jesus Christ, that woman is crazy. You would think after people get old, they learn to just sit in the back and just let you lead the tribe. The old people, she knocking everybody upside the head trying to get ahead of the damn game. Her and my sister live together up the street with my niece. I was trying to figure out why I didn't feel like I was sleepy last night. I couldn't go to sleep, and I woke up and I just kept getting groggy. Like, y'all see how I was falling asleep over and over again, back to back? Oh, and the pain come back in my tongue. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I know what's going on here. Okay. That's what I get for trying to take care of other people's kids. What's up, Illuminati? Trying to be nice. Worrying about whether or not your daughter's vajaj is getting invaded by people who are spiritual predators. Ah. So now I realize the reason that the baby don't be talking sometimes is because somebody's doing root work on the baby's tongue. So who's doing that? I think it's because somebody's doing root work on my brother because they don't want him to talk up and speak up and tell people the truth. Because he's starting to get weak. He's starting to want to tell the truth about everything that's going on. I could tell, but they don't want him to because they want me to look crazy and me don't be the only one with my experience. But if my brother step up and say something, people will know I'm not insane. The spiritual battles of having a family that is like high ranking but dark. It's just you know the movies where they be like the little princess be like trying to just get away from her family, like she run off with a dude who's bad for her, quote unquote, because she just can't stand being a royal brat. They're like, you're royalty, you could have no problems. Why would you have so much abundance and so much, what could you possibly be mad about? Like, child, if you seen the stuff that I gotta go through with my kid, spell work that's being done on other people blaming me for it. Like, whole time my sister's birthday is today. She trying to dream of so she could be outside looking sweet for her birthday. Kind of messed up, ain't it? Yeah, but you know, it's a part of the whole entire Starseed solar activation journey. You know, for us wonderful starlight beings, we're going to keep getting tested. We're going to keep getting taunted. We're going to keep getting put into a position to be something. And it's funny because the dude that I talked to, right? He has this addiction to my sister's sexual energy that is ridiculous. I can't even make it up. Like, she called me on the phone randomly. She knew, like, they be knowing where they be at. They be talking telepathically. I know everybody in my family talking because I be hearing them talk. I'm like, they think I can't hear them. They think I don't know that they on the phone talking right now. I can hear everything y'all be talking about. There's no secrets. So I don't understand why y'all keep acting like it is. But anyway, yeah. I'm like, I knew I felt somebody on top of my head. So anywho, there's an addiction to that energy because my sister, she hasn't slept with nobody since she's had her daughter. Her daughter's about to be 2, I think. So that preserved energy is definitely always like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I went celibate for a whole year and 3 months, boy, and I finally slept. It's funny because the last person I had slept with before the year and 3 months is the same person I ended up sleeping with afterwards. Oh God. When I went back to go deal with the person, and this is a sidebar, but I went back to go deal with the person, right? That person became, do you hear me? I still can't get this person to leave me alone to this day. And we don't even speak. I could just still feel the person in my energy. I'm like, oh my God, why are you here? How do you even still have access to my soul, my spiritual phone number? How's that even a thing that you have access to? Like, are you crazy? And then the fact that today's my sister's birthday and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, why am I so drained and tired? I feel all this pressure on my back. It's like, y'all not about to lock me up in no goddamn stirrups and no damn machine just so you could drain my energy so she could look sweet for the day. We not doing that. Because on my birthday, I be still getting drained. So no, y'all got me fucked up. And the dude, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come to your house at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'm not gonna come over tonight. I'm still in Baltimore. What are you doing in Baltimore? I'm filming. But good night though. But then I started getting randomly sleepy as I don't know what in the shower. Like, I'm like, oh my God, here it goes again. But this time I fought it and I didn't fall asleep. I would like fall asleep bad. I was like, nah, I fought it this time last night. And I went to sleep and I'm like, okay, I feel, but I looked different when I looked in the mirror. I'm like, okay, hold on. I went to a different timeline. But I can tell by my eyes who's who and what's what. But I feel like this dude done made like spiritual dealings with the people in my neighborhood to like keep me trapped in his energy for some kind of access to my energy. Like, okay, if you do this for me, I got you and you can get a cut. That's what the energy is giving. That's what it's giving. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, who is it? But based on what I feel on my third eye, my forehead, I'm like, okay, when I move that around, now my third eye, now my forehead don't hurt. So it's like, okay. So I see who's all behind this. Hi, y'all. I haven't talked to y'all in a few months. What are y'all doing here spiritually attacking me? Then you start realizing, like, hold on. Y'all really can't stand change. Like, y'all really want to stay in this weird world of like money, hate, politics, sex, and murder and drugs. Like, y'all really don't want to heal. Even the healers don't want to heal. I'm not Delulu. Y'all motherfuckers really got problems. Cause to heal is to learn how to everybody work together. I'm sitting here thinking this Jay-Z and Beyonce I gotta be worried about. Whole time they like down in the solar plexus area. What I gotta worry about is my crown chakra up here. And that's giving the healers and the holistic people that I be seeing the vegans. How what y'all be upside my head for this morning? What's going on? Oh God. Mm, mm. Again, being spiritually empathic and being able to be a psychic detector, like psychic detective, is crazy work because it's like I can really pinpoint where an attack is coming from and then clear it up and be like, oh, it's you. But then I got to look at what's on that person or what's being hidden from me once I move that person's energy out the way. It's like, oh, they're using you as a buffer, again, a number, so I can't feel what's really going on. So what's really going on is that right there, and that's usually that person right there. And without a doubt, I go move that person out the way and the energy fades. It's like people really want you stuck in their onion of their understanding of the universe. And it's like, you can be in that onion bubble. I don't want to be over there. Because you see how now my throat chakra is clear now that I moved all those things out the way? And I could talk with my full on projection. This stuff is crazy work. And I can see the eyes. I'm like, I already know who's sunken in the eyes these are. So it's just like, that's crazy. Because the thing is, these people are not just doing this to me, they're doing this to my child because my child is an outer layer of my onion. I am from the US of A, excuse me. So it's like, how could people hate children that are gifted so much to the point that they would attack them? Like, if I knew a child was gifted, that's like you don't attack a kid because they're the next Yo-Yo Ma and they gonna be one of the best cellists. You don't attack a kid. No one attacked Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats' son, Egypt, for being one of the next producers and performing well. So I really be looking at people like, are y'all serious right now? Death card, spiritual evolution, joy. In the pre-shuffle, trickster spirit. Well, no, it will not. Throwing a rock and hiding hands. Full moon is in full effect. The full moon is in 2 days, actually. Devil card just popped out. And the trickster spirit popped out again. Hold on. That makes me think. Cryptocurrencies make it so we don't need any takes it home. So we don't need any what? King of Cups going through a spiritual evolution at this time. Hard work is going to cause a spiritual evolution to happen. Hey, may I start hand play watching your video? I don't know what that means, but I'm going to say no because it sounds like you're asking to masturbate to my video, and the answer is hell no. Oh my God. It's like a lot of people in the energy that are just, I hate that I can look at people right in their face and just be like, and we got men showing up in the feminine energy, which is crazier to me than anything. Again, I see the devil energy, devil card, and death. I see 3 of Swords and alone time solitude. So yeah, this is about to bring you some heartbreak, what you're about to discover. Oh Lord, what is it this time? Why my son's heart burn? I feel my son's heart burning on the side. Child, what they doing to my baby? Someone was doing spell work to you, but you have the strength to keep on making it through. They do spell work to you every night. Someone's doing spell work to you at night, but you have, again, strength. Shango card. People doing spell work at night is crazy work. It's the fact that they think it's actually going to go somewhere for me. Like, they say the King of Swords is the best one to get the job done. I don't know if the King of Swords is the one who's doing the spell work or the one trying to protect you. But either way, be mindful, be careful. Because as soon as I said King of Swords, all of the like the whole entire heating system just stopped. So I don't know. It's giving enemy, not a friend. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Pay attention to the ancestors, see what they say. My great grandma liked his ass. I remember when I had a vision, I saw her for the first time spiritually, and she was dancing happy because she thought I was gonna marry this boy. So she liked him, but it's too many. We got a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, all these cards fell down like this, but the Queen of Cups stayed upright, but then went into reverse. So I'm gonna take it like that. That'd be my sister today, Scorpio energy. Then we have the kid that tricked death in the back. World card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So someone's gonna have a positive outcome regarding this Queen of Cups. I'd be damned if you gift her my damn uterus for her birthday. You got me fucked up. Hell no. She ain't about to take what I got. Hell no. She ain't taking my coochie for Halloween or for her birthday. Uh-huh. Hell no. And here we go. Got the 7 of Swords. Deception by the water. You see how me and the lion got the same hair color? And the lion looking down at the monkey that was wearing a mask in disappointment because he did something to impress these higher ups right here. Like my son always say, that monkey face looking motherfucker better not come over the house. Oh man. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. All eyes are watching you at this time. Observer, and then the judgment card. Because somebody's under judgment. Because what the fuck is this? I knew. I'm like, hold on. I don't be waking up sleepy like this. Then I feel my grandmother energy get in front of me. I said, oh, See, you can't fuck with a person that's really spiritually gifted and think that I don't know who the fuck is attacking me. I will find your ass and come right for your third eye and stab a motherfucking sword through your forehead and wrap that bitch around in a circle. Do not play with me. I can see you, motherfucker. Why are you playing in my face? I'm about to become a Sagittarius. I said yesterday I do not want to become a Sagittarius. I said that specifically. I do not want to be a Sagittarius. I do not want to be a Sagittarius. I want to be a good person today. I want to be great. I want to be awesome. I want to be godly. I want to show people love and express myself and get from underneath these heavy ass obstacles people keep trying to place in front of me. Just really like, but people be trying to like bring their friends over. Come on, friend. We're going to eat down on this bitch. I wish the fuck you would. You do know that I could go back in time and pause a moment in time and remember who was with you and how many voices I heard in your house and stab all them bitches and get my energy back. Like people really not understanding what people can do, like spiritually. You're not going to fuck me up because I remember yesterday 2 women came over, was next door, and they was trying to talk all loud and stuff in the house, send energy my way while I was listening to some Cardi B, putting my little entertainment system together. 1, 2. Whoop-de-doo. Like then a dude came down and played some music and then he like paused until I started feeling the pain in my chest. Whoop-de-doo. I remember you. Like, you're not gonna. And every time it's like I feel the pressure off my third eye come off. Like, it's like you can't do that with me. You can play with a lot of people, but you can't play with me. You play with a lot of people, you can't play with me. I'm not here to play with you. I'm not here to be your friend if you're gonna treat me like that. Because that's rude. Why would you want to do me like that? I'm not doing nothing to you. Someone's trying to be spiritually married to me. Who? Hold on. Excuse me. Got a lot of people in here trying to play games in my face. I think even my son, I just felt with my energy trying to play in my face. Hold up now. I mean, he is living over there with them, so of course he got to take their side until he finally move in all the way. Okay, we got Papa Legba right here saying there's going to be an offering of abundance to you spiritually from your ancestors when you find out who you're supposed to be in the family with. I don't go to the mental health office doctor anymore. That's all over. The next old person retired. Look at me when I tell you this. Most of the people who are actually psychic and have psychic abilities, they'll tell us that we're mentally insane. But I could tell you that I'm feeling a very sharp pain in the front of my uterus right now. And I'm going to go in and clear it, right? And I just cleared it. Now I don't feel it no more, right? And I feel better. My headache is going away. Whatever headache they tried to just give me, right? This person is literally standing over top of me in the closet trying to project energy down at me, right? But they don't understand that every time you do that, whatever you do to me is going to happen to your kids. Whatever you do to me is going to happen to you. Whatever you do to me is going to happen to your husband, your mother, your whole family. So every energy you send my way is coming right back to your whole entire bloodline. Because everything I speak comes into existence. So you want to keep playing nasty games with me, and I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm clearing your energy out. I'm clearing you up. I'm taking that shit. I'm like, oh shoot, they stabbing us in our throat chakra. Let me go ahead and clear it off for her too. And you still trying to send energy down here? Like you're a special kind of somebody. We got the Magician card. Okay. We have an uphill battle, but this will be justice for you. Nine of Swords battle, uphill. And then the Justice card. You will get justice because this is not right. Birthday, I'm not your spiritual love, like puppy. Like, are you crazy? Are you out your mind? Like, people really be out here tripping. Like, tripping. Like, legit will still be sending wheels and stuff to the center of your brain. Like, are you slow? Like, people really be just trying to do evil shit to people. Like, like, imposter syndrome. Somebody's going through an imposter syndrome. Devil energy. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. People be trying to make it like they really good people and they not good people. Cause I'm like, what would make a person want to slam me in my forehead and do this if I'm helping clear your energy? What's up, Dana Johnson? Happy to have you for the first time. We have the death card at the bottom of the deck. Rebirth, recycle, renew, replenish, repeat. You gotta build a new football team, it sounds like to me. Yeah, the kid that avoided death and tricked death is moving in devil energy, which is super sexualized energy, very lustful energy. We have a Queen of Wands as well and a King of Cups. Damn. Me and my baby father are those signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more cards. The man that bought the spark. So yeah, he wants to bring the spark back. I presume the father wants the family back. But I'm seeing spiritual evolution, yeah, somebody spiritually evolving. And he said, come take my hand. Follow me to a different land, baby. Yep, 10 of Cups, blessings, if you do. And Wheel of Fortune right behind that. So, sometimes it's okay to let go of this life and go to the next dimension, I suppose. But I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, look. And guess what came up? The Hermit card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have the Hermit card, which is the person that left out of a town or a city because they were disgusted with it. And we have a dialectic, a Knight of Swords. All right, let's shuffle out this deck and let's go ahead and decipher the message. Y'all know how this part go. Okay. When you realize the problem is you holding space for just too many idiots that don't really give a finna. They want you to be the matriarch but don't want to treat you like it. They want you to do the matriarch workload, but treat you like shit. Okay. Thanks for that clarity, universe. All right, so if you do play the lottery, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 cards, and we have the story goes. Someone's doing spell work on you at night. It's someone who's bringing a spark. Also a Queen of Wands, and somehow through that, luckily the boy was able to trick death and get away. And there's some kind of imposter syndrome going on there. With the cups, your soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Queen of Cups is thought to be the best one to get the job done and create this blissful blessing with this King of Cups. And that's a message from Papa Legba directly, right? And it's going to bring some kind of blessing to the family bloodline, some kind of abundance. In the mind, we have 1. Oh, for Pentacles, 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there's some kind of backstabbing, betrayal. The ancestors will protect you from it, from a King of Swords. Well, it's going to require you to go into some kind of isolation after this heartbreak. But this uphill battle will be won because you will move through it smart. Like this dialectic. So for the major arcana, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's judgment being placed on somebody because all eyes were watching the entire time all this was going on. Like they were like this in the sky. The world card is coming out. But you have the strength to make it through this judgment. This devil energy will be brought to justice. Through magic, magician work, somebody will do what they need to do so that whoever is in this hermit energy can move on. And the Wheel of Fortune will finally take place. So I don't know if my sister is a Queen of Cups is the one that they talking about, if it's me, the Queen of Cups they talking about. But you know, your girl, my sign, my whole entire chart reads Scorpio. So I read on my chart as a Queen of Cups. But I'm a cuss sign between water and fire. Today's my sister's birthday though. But I'd be damned if they tell me that my sister's gonna be a better fit for my baby father. And what? Like that's crazy. I know tarot ain't just tell me that. They better be talking about. I mean, not that Anyway, maybe they're talking about my other ex. That's a King of Cups. My Scorpio ex. Because he always dresses up as the Joker for Halloween, right? And he really loves this Joker identity, this Joker persona that he puts on. And my sister named her daughter Harley. I'm like, and again, like I told y'all, they wanted me to like spiritually go into my niece, like give her access to my soul. Like, are you mad? Give up my life for another person that you won't even let me enjoy teaching how to live my life before I go. How can Auntie give her all the recipes to be who she's supposed to be? So you basically want me to become someone else, but then a neutered version of myself in my next life. Absolutely not. I'd rather pass away and ascend into heaven through my own soul versus go into your daughter, just for you to try to stop me from being spiritual. Because when me and her daughter get around, the daughter be telling, like, okay, let me tell you how spiritually gifted my niece is. I was holding her one day and she got in my energy and she just looked at me in my eye and she looked at my third eye and I felt my third eye go like doom 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 doom. She said, "He did it! He did it!" And start crying bad and start looking at my brother. That's how spiritually gifted she is. When we're connected, they don't want that bond, so they don't never let me go nowhere with her. They don't drop her off to me. It's like I have a whole entire niece that I don't even get the chance to be auntie to. Like every time I go to the house, my sister, we doing something to my energy, so that the girl, she start crying, talking about something. I'm doing something to her, like I'm beating on the girl or beating on the baby. So it just, every time I come around, it seems like she don't like me. It seems like she don't like me. What happened to the Taurus man you were raving about? He's supposed to be here in like the next few minutes or hour or so. You love fire signs, don't you? I love me. I can tell you smell like lavender and rosemary. I say more like rosemary and mint, and like roses and pomegranate. Remember saying the free drink thing, then go to the taps, and then there you'll find your $17.50. What the fuck? Boy, get out of here. You saying random shit now. But like I said, every single dude that I date for some odd reason has an attraction to my sister. Today's her birthday. I don't know, man. I love my sister. I love my sister, but child, I don't be knowing if I'm helping her, if she helping me, if she trying to stab me in the back or what. I can't tell these days. She be looking hella drained, but don't never bring the baby to me to let me watch the baby for her. I'm like, you look like you need a break. You look like you need to go find a dick provider. You need, if she trying to sit there and be a good woman to, the baby daddy and all of that stuff, kind of like I did when I was younger. She's living my whole entire life all over again. I tried to tell her don't do it. She ain't listen. But you know how we try to go ahead and still be that good woman to the men for a little time period before we finally just get tired of it. I could tell it's wearing down on her, man. It's her birthday. Hopefully she have a good birthday today. Hopefully she ain't trying to siphon my energy, trying to look all sweet today. Because I damn for sure don't want to take hers. She better learn how to lock in. She needed to really start that sacred woman journey. Honestly. Nook pu niter hemit. Nook pu niter hemit. My womb is sacred. Back your ass up, you damn greedy heathens. We have lotus flower unfoldment. And we got river movement and lightning power. Now, if you guys know anything about Sagittarians, our planet is Zeus, or rather Jupiter, which is Zeus, and that's lightning. So that's the whole thing. Power, lightning, and movement. Water. Let it flow. Then we have wind activation and rainbow blessings. Excuse me. So I've seen the rainbow twice. So it's about to be some good blessings coming through. But there has to be some kind of release first. Ooh. You almost saw too much, child. I'm glad I checked that before I moved a little bit more. I've seen the whole Jaja. It says ground yourself. Become grounded in your environment. Oh, goodness gracious. New moon promise. So again, it's about to be a full moon in 2 days. So that means the new moon is around the corner. So get ready to, whatever you're releasing, release it right now under this full moon. Please let it go. Let it go. No, let it die. Let it die. Let it shrivel up and fry. From the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movie. Whatever it is, let it go. I was wondering why I kept thinking about my son's father so much recently. Oh, look. Full moon completion. Lotus flower unfoldment. It's time for that lotus flower on the top of your crown to unfold. And the thing that's blocking you is something that you won't let go of with this full moon release. It's like every full moon just randomly just pop back up. Like boing. hi, did you forget about me? I love you. And it's like, whatever. You just trying to ebb and flow. I'm going to go with the flow and, bless you with consideration and consider you. But, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to embarrass nobody on my platform. Anything that I pretend, the people that I talk about, I pretend that they sitting around me in a corner, like, or in a circle. Like, my sister's sitting right here looking at me. My mother could sit right here and look at me. My son's father could sit right here and look at me. The Taurus ex could sit right there and look at me. Like, sit down in front of me and look at me. The neighbor look at me, see me, be here. But it's just like, my brother. Oh, hold on. That's interesting. Woo! Oh my goodness. That just made my whole entire chest. Wow. That was interesting how that felt. I felt a soul tie connection between somebody, and I just broke it, and I just felt a release in my heart. Well, it'll be their heart, but it's on my left, it's on my right side, so it's their heart. New beginnings. Your expression below me. Your frequency is on another level today. You think so? Probably because I'm just releasing a bunch of shit that I know ain't supposed to be my energy. I'm like, what are y'all doing in here? New beginning just came out after the shuffle, so that was double confirmation that it's a new beginning around the corner. My expressions, generations, ancestors, you have healing abilities, and people don't want you to know, because if you learn, again, like we talked about empathy when we first started this live, if you find out that you can heal people and you start doing that, there's not gonna be no more doctors. There's not gonna be no more sexual healing, because you know how to do it without sex. You know how to heal people. Like, I know how to bring energy from the sun down to my crown, through my body, out my hands. That's how I heal people. Hold on. Somebody trying to out shoulder me. Somebody is like trying to pinch my shoulders, bro. I hate that shit. Excuse me. Ooh, child, I keep on. Y'all about to get a free slip. The rain gonna purify whatever's going on, though. I saw vulnerability at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's still there, even after the shuffle. So be vulnerable for sure. And then some volatility. So it's about to be a motherfucking explosion up in that hole. Let me show y'all how. Look at. I never noticed it, but look at them two faces. It's about to be an explosion. Somebody's got to be vulnerable, though. Somebody got to open up. Let me in. Hey, Miss Pearly, let me see that pearl glisten. Hey, Miss Pearl, let me see that pearl glisten. Hey, Miss Pearl, come here, baby, come and listen. Sit down on Daddy's lap. Come on and have a listen. Hey, Miss Pearl, let me see that pearl glisten. Hey, Miss Pearl, sit on Daddy's lap. Let me listen. Sit on Daddy's lap. Come on, just have a listen. Yeah, something like that. Hey, Miss Pearl, let me see that pearl glisten. Hey, Miss Pearl, sit on Daddy, come and listen. Yeah, that's a nice little kickback song you listen to back in a Cadillac. You gotta have a little, what you call it, like a West Coast kind of. Hey, Miss Pearl, let me see that pearl glisten. Hey, Miss Pearl, come on, sit on Daddy. Sit on, wait, hey, Miss Pearl, sit on daddy, let have a listen. There we go. Yeah. Just made a whole song. Hey, Miss Pearl. Hey, Miss Pearl. Hey, Miss Pearl. I'm trying to see that kitty purr. Hey, Miss Pearl. Rebirth, though. Seriously. You're going through a serious rebirth. Y'all felt that in the root chakra, too? That wasn't just me? Okay. That just hurt like hell. I felt that right in my root chakra. Just go boink. Just like right in my root. Y'all felt that, too? Take some time to take a breath. It says submerged a childhood and innocence. So somebody's trying to regain their childhood through earth magic and solitude and passion and fire so they can radiate. So yeah, there's a lot of people who had their spiritual awakenings when they were kids. And they didn't get the chance to be kids, so they kind of try to like, it's not that it's like Michael Jackson. He didn't necessarily want to rape them kids and steal from them, but it's like being around kids, that childlike energy gets into you, because like we talked about in the beginning of this live video, energy is contagious. Empathy makes you contagious to energy, and I'm pretty sure after being a celebrity you get to a certain level of spiritual understanding, especially after his head got burnt up and all that stuff that happened to him. You get to a certain level of spiritual enlightenment, and that empathy that you acquire through that journey makes you susceptible to children and their energy, right? So I think what I'm noticing right now is this phase of like a lot of people trying to regain their childhood that are going through spiritual enlightenment right now. Like people, instead of just facing their shadow work, they want to try to go back and crawl back into being a kid. So they crawling back into mama's womb. Like me, I tried to stay away from mom. I was like, you know what, mom, I'm moving into my own apartment. You can go do your own thing. She so heavily wanted to be involved. Like she wanted to come. She bought a lot of stuff. She wanted to visit. She wanted to still be a part of it. I was looking at her like, you don't have to be here no more. You can go do your own thing, ma. Like, seriously, I want you to take a break from me. Just like I did when I was 10. I'm like, ma, just go do your own thing. You don't need to be here no more. Like, not that you don't need to be here, like, life, but like my life doesn't require that much from you anymore. So you can go relax when it comes to me. But a lot of people who are still going through that spiritual journey, like I was trying to take them through when I went through it, when I lived with them, they're finally going through it. And it's like, they latching on to children to make it easier, because I'm not gonna lie to you, children's energy do help pull you through, because they're more fast, they're more energetic, they're more abundant in energy, so they will help you push through something quicker, and then they become your lackey. But then you don't realize the kid starts to feel your stuff, because the kid now is getting more advanced in their spiritual journey, because they're learning what you know, because whatever information you have to offer in return for the exchange of energy is what you return. And you cause a kid to go through a spiritual ascension and journey way before their time. Like my son is sitting in the house fasting right now. I'm looking at him like, eat some food. He's like, I'm good. I don't want to eat anything. I'm not hungry. And I looked at his aura. It was like clear and plasma looking. I said, oh, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. My son is already on God mode. Jesus Christ. He's already one simple say on. Jesus Christ. Please. Jesus, bring my baby back. But it's like, once you get to a certain level of spiritual enlightenment, you can't go back. So I'm not mad at Michael or anybody that gets around children to relive your childhood. Just understand that you're taking people's childhoods and people's lives away from them by trying to force them to go through the spiritual journey before it's their time. And a lot of kids went through spiritual awakenings, like, might have accidentally broke their neck in a car accident, but woke up unscathed, stuck something in the wall, got electrocuted, still here. So many different things. Been raped as a kid, went unconscious afterwards because of the shock. So we don't realize that a lot of us are actually already gone through spiritual awakenings, and the thing is, we're trying to like regain youth, not get left behind. But it's like your mind got to be lined up with people who are on the right path. Like the path that I'm on over here is like new world, health, healing, getting into with your spirit. Whereas a lot of people are still trying to live in that world of flesh, money, cars, sex, lust, your body. I'm richer than you. I'm prettier than you. Like, I don't give a what I look like. Y'all see, I came over here. You see, I got this mustache. I got these little bit of acne scars here. They clearing up real good though. Ever since I've been, like I told y'all, like the only reason my skin was breaking out like that is because I was living in my car and I wasn't able to wash my pillowcase and flip it over every night, wash my face twice a day. Like I literally was like washing my face at the gym and that was it. And I was rushing out of the gym because it was so draining being in the gym around a bunch of people that I didn't know. So hold on. Oof, child. So the issue that I was having then, I'm no longer having now, so my skin's clearing up. But I don't be like, oh, them bitches that got that nasty skin, they ain't on shit. Like I'm never giving that girl like, if a girl's skin is fucking nasty and she ain't on my level, like it's never gonna give that. You understand? Because my skin's not perfect. I got little craters like the moon, little craters here. And look at this. I feel like this was something that was done to me spiritually when I was a kid. Because funny thing is, I got this scar right here. Now, I had a beautiful beauty mark right there. Imagine what it would look like if I just had the beauty mark and not the scar. Oh my. Right? But funny thing is, my aunt got the exact same thing on the other side of her face. And I just wonder, I'm like, how we both get the same exact scratch, but on opposite sides of our faces? And I was forced to live with her when I was 10. And it feels like she believes that she can just, I don't know, talk to me any kind of way, do me dirty, so to speak. I mean, she's trying to do better, I think, but it's like after so much insincerity through our relationship now, it's like, but anywho, we have the exact same scar, but hers is on the other side. And I always wondered what that was about. And I looked it up. They said that this is like a marking that they put on people who are spiritually gifted when it comes to certain like secret societies. So it's like a marking on my face that people, when they meet me, when they meet me off bucks, they just know like which. Basically a branding. I looked it up on Google. That's what they said. Like the slice on the face right here in this area basically says to a person, this person is spiritually gifted. Like it warns people in advance. And like I said, my aunt has it on the other side. So I don't know what that means. If that's true or not. They have never told me and her how we got these scars on our face. I've never heard that story. Like, I'm like, how did I get that scar on my face, y'all? So that's what I'm waiting for. Clarity on that. But anywho, I'm about to wrap it up in here because my robe is wet. And I'm ready to lay down for a little bit before this headache comes through the door. Ooh, my beauty mark is getting melanin back in it. It was fading for a little bit, but it's coming back. That's good. Always check on your beauty marks, guys. If they start to fade, be wary. Because, like, even this one on my forehead, sometimes it fades away, you know. But then it comes back when I'm on path. See, these ones don't usually fade, though. These ones usually always, like, right where they need to be at. And these two as well. Like, there was a point in time where I only had... Can I show y'all both? Yeah, let y'all get a little side view action. There was a point in time where I only had this one, but then this one randomly popped up one day. So now I have two right there. I only used to have this one all my life, and then this popped up. Now, a funny thing about that is I randomly seen one pop up. Where is it? On my hairline. I think it's right there. Yeah, like they just randomly been popping up lately. I got one on the back of my neck back here. My son has the exact same one. A lot of my clients have this one right here. It's either over here or over here. I think it's on this side. Whichever side it's on, me and my son and my clients all have that same beauty mark on the back of our neck. Like all of us. I feel like when you find people who have beauty marks in the exact same locations as you, you're supposed to be aligned with them for a certain purpose in life, right? So I think that people should start to consider really like learning exactly what it is that they're supposed to be doing with those people that they have the same beauty marks as that they meet. So like, you know, when you start seeing like, you know, I know a dude who has this exact same beauty mark on his forehead. And there was a point in time he did want to date me. He had my favorite color on and everything, but I was like, I ain't interested. Cause then he started this girlfriend of his that he had. You want my boyfriend? You're always around him, and you're his hair. I'm like, I'm the hairstylist. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I wasn't spiritually aware back then, so I wasn't aware of the level of connection that me and him had while we were so cool until probably now I'm thinking about it. Like, I would never thought about him like in that way. Like, he would joke and say, "I put these handcuffs on you and cuff you to the bed." I'm like, whatever, boy. Like, I never took it serious. All right. So anyway, long story short, all I'm saying is see what the actual pathway is. Like, start paying attention to people who have the same beauty marks as you, because y'all might have something that y'all gotta get completed in this life. And I would hate for y'all to be like me and be denying these people friendships and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, you realize like 5, 10, 12 years later, like, oh shit, we was actually supposed to make some shit happen. Not that stuff still can't happen, but it's like, you know, but you grow. This little ugly little mark need to go away though. Like, the acne clearing up though, y'all. We're very excited about that. So shout out to Dove Sensitive Skin Soap Bar. Shout out to St. Ives Apricot Scrub. Shout out to the steam in my shower. Shout out to Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. So if you want to take your makeup off, you take it off with the cleansing water. But then even after I wash my face and scrub my face in the shower, I still come out and use 2 micellar washes on my face. I still do the micellar water 2 times on my face, and in my ears and behind my ears as well, and down the neck. And then after that, I'll do I spray rose water and hyaluronic acid. It's a mix, it's a blend from the beauty supply store. I spray that on my skin. And then I do tea tree oil, and I do 1 or 2 drops of it, and I mix it in with my Olay face lotion. I mix those two together, and when I put my lotion on, I go like this. And I make prints on my face, and I kind of let it dry up a little bit because I just sprayed the stuff, and I just, so I let it dry a little bit, and then I like go like this. And I don't really rub. I just kind of like pat it in there to like keep it bouncy instead of like stretching my skin. Because you know when you stretch your skin, like if it's dry, any little crack is going to make a crack. And that's how wrinkles happen. You keep cracking the skin and it just forms new skin. So then now the cracks, that's how wrinkles happen. So I just be like, I don't need no more extra face skin to grow right now. And of course, drink lots of water. I haven't drank lots of water though. I've been like really bad on drinking water lately. Like my pee is like slightly yellow. It's usually very clear. So I need to drink more water. But yeah, y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. Remember, if you can't have a good day, don't go mess up somebody else's day. Y'all wish my sister a happy birthday. Whether or not she is doing spell work on me is irrelevant. I don't really care. That's not my business. And yeah. I'm here to help release y'all from y'all stuff. Cause I be knowing who doing it, cause they did it to me, and they don't want me to have no safe spaces. They want to be able to always be my energy. So if you got my back, I got your back. But if you don't have my back, then I don't have your back. Excuse me. All right, love you guys. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and loved. Remember to always have peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between, because these are your tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Euphoria 9A's1_ so you can stay in the loop. Also on TikTok, all streaming platforms. Everywhere you want to follow me at, I'm there at Euphoria 9A's1_. And don't forget to listen to my music and my breathwork meditation and affirmation playlists all through Apple Music and all streaming platforms as well. My spoken word poetry, my raps is all on there. So if you want to get to know me more as an artist, go in that realm and find out that portion of my life, because that's where a lot of my life story is as well. It's in my music. So enjoy me in that space. And yeah, honestly, just have a beautiful, blessed day. And again, explore my world. And tell me how you like it when you come back tomorrow. Okay? Happy to have you guys here. Peace. See y'all. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you're here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're here. Subscribe. All right.